Let me do it. Fine. Pick a piece of candy. Pick a piece of candy. Let me do it.
No cookies, absolutely not. You're gonna get hyper. I am not hyper. Look what I can do. That suit is not holding at all.
ATL.GA faithful, my people. I'm the Douglas Carter, back on the scene doing my thing, and I just want to say I appreciate you and the work that you do. And there's my homie, is my dog with Say Tidy from the Atlanta Bird Gang. I came to bang. Arthur Smith, get out of town. FedEx yourself back to your father, boy. Because your coaching is pitiful and you have set us back 3 more years. Let me just calm down. I'm a little calm now. I don't know how many views this is going to get or likes or whatever because I'm doing it late, but I got to do it now and I got to get this stuff off my chest. And yes, this channel is a form of therapy for me as an Atlanta Falcons fan because our Atlanta Falcons make me so frustrated sometimes. Let me just thank God that I have Jesus in my heart, because thank God I'm so busy nowadays that I don't have time to sit down, and actually chill and watch the entire game. Because if I was able to sit down and watch the entire game from kickoff to the buzzer, to that clock hit 0 in the fourth quarter, I would be so much more angry and upset, because that's how I waste 4 hours of a Sunday, is watching a game from start to finish. So thank you God for blessing me with the family that you have and making me have other things to do and a job to work to where I can only look and glimpse at the game and go back and watch how Arthur Smith fumbled the game away. And speaking of fumbles, Bijan Robinson, I think you're a really good player, and thank you for always representing God and Jesus. I love that about you. I hope you stay blessed and have a prosperous career. The only knock on your game is, and I said it weeks ago, yes, you are dynamic. When you get in the open field, hold on to the rock tight, because this is the NFL, like you said in your press conference, and these guys are coming to get the ball out, bruh. Pinch the ball and tuck it all the time. Now, I will show y'all. Shout out to Smitty. Y'all know Smitty Sports Machine. That's my dog. He said it looks like, Coach Arthur Smith may have lost the locker room and lost the players. And he 100% has. And in the interview with Bijan Robinson, I'm going to play a clip. Bijan Robinson says it. We need to be player-led.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we just got to just be accountable as each other as players, and not rely on coaches, but be just a player-led, accountable team.
Don't worry about the coaches, because the coach, if you want to call him that, is ruining our team and our chances to win. Don't do a screen pass. Now, I like Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith, I don't know him, but he's on my team. I like him. I think he's a good player. I thought he was a good pick. I thought he could be an X factor, which he can be. But he's not supposed to be our primary target. In the red zone, on first down, we probably shouldn't run a screen pass to him. Okay? Or have him run the ball on a sweep or whatever it was and not get it. Also, I just want to throw this in there real quick. because this kind of culminates our season. When Jonnu did take that one screen, 60 yards or whatever it was for the touchdown, that was nice. But when he tried to stop and do the dirty bird, he slipped and fell. I mean, what else can you say? You have Tyler Allgeier for a reason. Now, Tyler Allgeier, I rock with him hard. I want him to get the ball more. I heard somebody else say he is like a rhythm running back. He needs to get his touches. Feed Allgeier. Let him break down the other team's defense. You did it at the end of the game when it's too late, like you always do. Now, that's Arthur Smith. You always do it when it's too late. I heard other people say Arthur Smith keeps us, no matter if we're supposed to blow out the team, he keeps it right there so we can win or lose at the very end of the game. Suspense. I don't want that. I want to dominate opponents and be able to chill in the fourth quarter and be like, oh, we got a dub. Not sit here like, oh, how are we going to screw this up? Now, don't put this game on the defense. Yes, they let the last drive go and let the Vikings score a touchdown to beat us. But we caused an interception. Street, he came over hot, just got on our team. Got an interception because I think it was Bud Dupree and some other guys. And shout out to Bud Dupree and shout out to AK. I know y'all are balling. Bud Dupree, dog, stay on your feet on that last drive. You would have had that sack and the game probably would have been over.
Dobbs on fourth down. The pressure's coming. He gets away for the moment, but look out from behind. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get more than that. And knocked out of bounds. First down, Minnesota.
All the Atlanta Falcon players on defense, y'all did good except for y'all keep diving and leaving your feet. When I coached my son's rec team to an undefeated regular season, my number one thing on defense is telling these boys, don't leave your feet when you make a tackle. Let's get back to the basics. Also, Bud Dupree. I've watched your 2 episodes of Buddy Brings a Bud or Buddy or whatever. Watched it with Grady Jarrett. That was cool. You know, Grady Jarrett represent Atlanta to the fullest, and he's a stand-up person. And I hate the fact that he tore his knee up and is out for this season. But look at it on the bright side. At least he doesn't have to be around for Coach Arthur Smith's debacle of this whole season. So we're going to look at it like that. But after that, you know, then after Buddy brings a Bud, Grady goes out for the season. Then you bring A.J. Terrell on, and I like A.J. Terrell. He's one of my, favorite players on the team. I like his style. He was on Bud Brings a Buddy, and, you know, he does the thing where he's like, hold on, let me get my guy to get you some water, make sure, like these guys have arrived, and he's calling A.J. Terrell lockdown corner. And I used to think that A.J. Terrell was a lockdown corner, and A.J., I want you to be a lockdown corner, man. You got to wrap up. You know that. Don't just throw a shoulder. Don't just throw a shoulder, man. Kills me. You know how to wrap up, okay? So I don't know if Bud Brings a Buddy or whatever it is, that show might need to stop. That show might need to get canceled because every time it gets on there, something happened. Let me just give a shout out to Jeff Okudah. Man, he's been balling. Yeah, everybody makes a bad play here or there, but you got to make some good plays to compensate for the ones that you miss. And Okudah's making plays. Big hit on their quarterback, knocked him out the game. I mean, because he's delivering big hits. I don't want anybody to get injured, but that's a big hit, big play. Big hit on the tight end for them. Hurt his ribs. It was another big hit by Okudah. Okudah's been balling since he's been healthy. Okay, so I still like that signing. Bates had some good tackles. Richie Grant made a big hit on the guy, but he still caught it. Our defense played good enough for us to win and gave our offense plenty of opportunities. AK, he's been balling out lately. He had a strip on the quarterback. And Lorenzo Carter, another player that I really like, scoops it up. Lorenzo, baby. Coach Arthur Smith is going to ruin us in the red zone. So when you get something like that, you got to run that in. Come hell or high water, dive and jump and get that ball across the goal line. Please, sir, because we need points any way we can. Koo is money. Koo Money. That's his name. But we need more than 3 points every time we get in the red zone. Taylor Heineke. He did good. He did bad. That 2 back-to-back turnovers, the interception, he said it himself. It was a terrible pass. And then the next time we get the ball, Bijan finally makes a good run and fumbles the ball. And then our guys have a chance to recover it, but we can't even recover it. We give it back to them. We just keep giving them life. We just want to lose the game. And our division is not good, okay? Before this game, we were the only division that didn't have a team with 5 wins, okay? Every other division had a team with at least 5 wins. Now the Aints do, because the Aints barely beat the Bears, but they beat them, and now they're in first place, okay? So we don't even know if we could beat Arizona, y'all. And Kyler Murray's coming back, or even if he's not back, you could put in Joe Blow from down the street, and we're going to let him go off. We let Will Levis go off. It seems like the same old Falcons, okay? And it's not a lack of effort. The players is trying. It's the head coach. I'm telling you, he's lost the locker room. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to score in the red zone. Shout out to Big Low and his channel and Coach Roney. Whether it's ASHGTG or ASG2G, any way you want to put it, Arthur Smith has got to go. Get rid of him. Arthur Blank, sir. I know you're not getting any younger. I know you want to bring this city a Super Bowl. I'm not getting any younger. There's a lot of Falcons fans that aren't getting any younger. We want a Super Bowl. We got robbed of a Super Bowl, or we just choked a Super Bowl. Whatever you want to say. It was there. We let it go. I got a lot to touch on in this video, so stay with me because I'm going to throw some film in there. My son texted me a message. It's sad because, I'm almost 40. Falcon fan the whole time. So that's about 40 years of Falcon fandom. And, of course, my kids, they love me and I love them, so they try to represent the team too. But my son is like, I'm done. And I don't even want my kids to really represent or go for the Falcons because I know the hurt and I know the pain this franchise has caused me. Shout out to Wolf. If I didn't have, God and Jesus in my heart, I'll be totally different, man. I'll be dropping F-bombs and saying every word in the book. I try to watch my language and watch what comes out of my mouth because I know I have to answer for it. So I try to watch it. So just to let y'all know, I try to keep the vulgar language not there because I want people to be able to watch what I say. If they have kids and they want to watch something about the Falcons and their kids are around, I want their kids to be able to watch it. I don't want to be doing it like crazy off the charts. But anyway, y'all know the deal. If I was like that still, because I used to be like that. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life. I made a lot of changes. I'm trying my best, y'all. And this Atlanta Falcons team wants to make me use cuss words that y'all ain't never heard of before. But anyway, let me try to get back on track. Where was I? Taylor Heineke, he did good enough. He drove us down the field to get the win. And, we got up, and then the Vikings came back all the way down on our defense and scored to get them the win. Yeah, we had 20 seconds, 2 timeouts. Play calling was still terrible, even in that situation, even in that scenario. Arthur Smith, not sure about challenging that touchdown. That was close. I'm not sure I quite know the rules, but it looked like that might have been a touchdown, and he crossed in fair ground and had control of the ball and, toe tapped it before he dove in, but whatever. You use the challenge, you lose your timeout. It would have been nice to have 3 with 20 seconds, but still. Heineke has given us a chance these last 2 weeks to win the game. He was trying to get a drive back last week, and Jefferson dropped it. Okay, but there's way more plays than one play. But it is like 4 or 5 plays that kind of can determine the game. We know that. And it's not just one person. We know it's a team sport. We know that. So, with the safety by Calais Campbell, interception by Street, a fumble recovery by Lorenzo Carter, I feel like that the defense did enough for us to get a victory. I don't think we scored a touchdown on any of those turnovers. And the Vikings, when they got a turnover or a change of momentum or a big play, they came down and scored touchdowns, and that's why they won the game. I heard somebody say in a comment in a chat, if somebody says Arthur Smith is a guru, they're going to slap the you-know-what out of them, and I feel you because I'm right there with you. Caden Ellis has been playing good, but he had a chance to tackle.
The go-to guy along with Jordan Addison in this game. Trying to throw quick. Dobbs is going to try and outrun the defender, and he gets another first down. Dobbs has a touchdown.
I don't know what the deal was with our tackling today. Everybody was diving. Everybody was slipping off tackles. It was really poor outside of Okuda with a couple big sticks. You know what I'm saying? It was poor for the most part. Man, so frustrating with this team. I just don't want to waste any more time. Arthur Blank, I haven't laid any blame at your feet this whole time since you took over our team because I think you're trying to do good. But I got to lay some blame at Arthur Blank's feet here. Rich McKay, I don't know what he does, but he needs to be fired, sir. Also, you had a hand in hiring Arthur Smith. That's your hire. He's a bum. Get him out of here. So there's a little blame for Arthur Blank here as well. You're a successful businessman. Bring us a head coach that cares. Bring us a head coach that wants to win. Bring us a head coach who knows the urgency and the pain and the struggle that this fan base has went through. Bring us somebody, please, to get this on track, know how to use their weapons. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big Low and Coach Roney, they made a reference to Mad Mike. I probably showed the clip at the beginning. I mean, not Mad Mike. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, Mad Mike. But y'all check out Mad Mike if y'all like that style. Shout out to all the Falcon content creators. Chris Tipmore, he's on with Smitty. He's right. He's A1 forever. Heads got to roll. I think this whole fan base is done with Arthur Smith. I'm not even putting it on Ritter or Heineke. Ritter got pulled, but Ritter had led us to comebacks as well. So he could have led us to try to come back. We might would have lost at the last second like we did, with Heineke. And Heineke, he throws the ball more, and he makes a little bit more plays. The offense does look better with Heineke in it, but it's not on Heineke or Ritter. To me, our coach doesn't know how to score in the red zone. He doesn't know how to score in the red zone, and you know what's more sick? We got weapons. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Allgeier, Cordell Patterson. Those 3 guys can get it in if you give them 3 tries. Any one of them. Give them 3 tries on first and goal. And I guarantee we score a touchdown. You also have Kyle Pitts. Tidy says free Kyle Pitts and rings the bell and say go let him prosper somewhere else. I say let's get Coach Arthur Smith the heck out of here. Rags, let's get a real head coach and a real offensive coordinator, no offense to anybody personally, but I'm tired of losing. Get a good head coach in here. Get a good offensive coordinator in here. I think the defensive side of the ball is straight. They've been busting it, trying to give our offense opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and we can't cash in. That's our head coach. That's our play caller. Okay? Man, I feel like I'm leaving stuff out. Shout out to Allgeier Falcon Minds. I know a lot of y'all watch them. They got over 1,000 subs. They're doing their thing. They got some good content, different content. Everybody, got their own flavor. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold a grudge against no content creator, and I'll support all of them by saying, hey, everybody go check out whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. I think all Falcon content creators can agree that this is some BS, what we're watching here. It's year 3. We're 4-5. We're losing to teams we should beat. We don't know who the quarterback is. We can't score in the red zone. Like, what are we doing? Somebody please tell me what we're doing. What I was going to say, though, is Coach Lowe and Coach Roney made a comparison, which I thought was hilarious, to Arthur Smith on Mad TV. The character Stewart, compared him to Coach Arthur Smith. And I put the picture up there and I did the video, and that's what it's like. He don't know what to choose. He don't know what to do. Hey, I did this. Hey, we had the yards, but hey, wait, actually, shout out to Coach Arthur Smith. You went through the whole post-game interview without saying the word variable. Good job, sir. Somebody give this man a round of applause. And then don't let the door hit you on your way out. Man. So I'm going to show some other plays, and I'm going to break them down, or I'm not, I don't know. But anyway, somebody tell me what's going on. What do we do? Where do we go from here? I think we got good players. I think we got a good team. It just needs some leadership from the head coach, and he's not it. And that's where the majority of the blame's going. You had 3 years. You don't know how to do your job, sir. I think a lot of us Falcon content creators could do a better job, sir, and we'll take half the money. Anyway, shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody who's catching this. And I'm going to end this video like I end all my videos. Thank God works. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night.